Good morning.
Everybody.
Special shout out to our besties. Hello, Riley.
Hello.
Good morning. Today we're going to look at some long division. First, we're just going to check that everyone can use the bus stop method. So Finley's going to do 126 divided by 3. Go on then, Finn.
So, first of all, you go to the hundreds place, which has a 1, and then you're like, how many ones go into 3? And then you say, oh, none. So you need to put a 0 at the top to show that, and then you convert this one to this value place, and then you go, oh, so what is 3 into 12? I know, oh, okay, that's 4. And then what's 3 into 6? 2. So the answer is 42.
Okay, so just a normal bus stop, like Finn said, you're going, how many 3's go into 1? Well, it doesn't. So we carry this 1, which is 100, but we carry it over to make it look like a 12. How many 3's go into 12? Well, it's 4. And then how many 3's go into 6? Well, it's 2. So how many 3's go into 126? It's 42. Sometimes, leave that one there, Finn.
Okay.
Can you do 347?
Yeah, 3, 4, 7.
Divided by 5. Now we know this isn't a multiple of 5, so it's going to have a remainder. Over to you, Finn.
Wait, shall I do it?
Yeah.
So again, we look at the 3. Okay, so we can't. There's no 5's in that. That's 0. So we carry that 3 with the 4. So now we have 34, and then we're like, how many 5's? And then that is 6, and then we have 4 remaining. So we put that in this constant. 47 into 5 is 9. Then how many do we have left? Left over 2. So it's R2.
Good. Okay, so again, Finn said how many 5's go into 3? Well, there wasn't any. So how many 5's into 34? So we did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it goes in 6 times with 4 left over. So we carried that 4. How many 5's go into 47? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So there are, and then with 2 remainder. Hang on, Finn. Yep, that's right. Good. Okay. Right, now we're going to look at one, same sort of thing, just a little bit harder. So next one, Finn. 3,795.
Wait, are we doing
Divided by 4.
Are we doing it in the
Same way, yeah.
So we go 3, there's none. Then we carry that over. So 37 into 4 is so 9, and then carry the 1. 19 into 4 is 4. Yeah, 4. Remain, and then we have then we have 5 left. No, 4 left. Wait, how many?
So what number's that?
Yeah, no, 3 left. No, not 3 left. Then 35 into 4 is 8. Then we have R3.
Good, okay. So as you can see, even though the number gets bigger, doing this method, going into each digit individually, you just keep going along the bus stop until you end up with that remainder, which we end up putting into a decimal once you get into secondary school. Right, we're going to show you a different method now, which is a little bit trickier, which is when we got long division going on. So can we do 963?
9, 6, 3,
divided by 12.
12.
Now, this is a little bit, well, we're going to stick with 12 because we've realised we know our 12 times table, hopefully. So this isn't as complicated as it can get, but you can see the process, and Finn's going to show you what we do. Off we go, Finn.
So we look at the 12, and then we go to the 9, and we're like, what is the biggest chunk we can take out of this first? So we're like, can we take 900 out? And well, can we take 9 out of 12? No. So we look at this number, 996, and we're like, oh, I know that this is a multiple of 8. So yes. So then we take away 960, and then for a little help we go, okay, so I know this is 80 times 12. Yeah.
So just stop just a second, Finn. So what we're doing this time is we're trying to chunk it. So Finn's thinking, well, how many 12s go into 960? Okay, And he's thinking, well, I know that 12 times 8 is 96. So 12 times 80 will give me 960. Yeah.
So then we take away, and we're like, 3 take away 0 is 3, 6 take away 6 is 0, and then 9 take away 9 is 0. So we have 3 left, and we can't put that into 12, so we can't get any more. And then to find the answer, we look at the number that we multiplied from 12, and we go, oh, 80. Then we get our remainder 3, so R3.
Lovely.
80 remainder
Good.
3.
Okay, let's try a different one with a times table that we don't know, and we'll see how we get on. So let's try 754 divided by 14.
Okay. So, first of all, we need to find how many 14s are in 750. So 2 times 14 is 28. We can get bigger than that. 3 times.
Oh, right here. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
So we can get bigger than 28. Then 3 times 14 is 42. We can get bigger than 42, I think. And 4 times is 56. We can get bigger than 56.
Yep.
And then 5 times is 70. So we're like, okay, this might be our number. So we get to take away. So then we take away 700, and then for like we did last time, what multiple is it? So it's 50 times 14. We just keep that in place, and that's our main number that we're looking at. So now we're doing takeaway. So that'll be 0 takeaway 4 is 4, 5 takeaway 0 is 5, and 7 takeaway 7 is 0. So now we have 54
Hang on, let me
left.
just write that again, because it looks a bit messy. That's better.
So now we need to find another number. So if we go back to here, we're like, okay, so what number? So it definitely can't be 5, so it must be lower than 5. 4's 56, so it must be 3. And then we remember that 3 equals 42. So we take away 42 and write 3 times 14, just to let us know. So there we go. 4 take away 2 is 2, 5 take away 4 is 1. So now we have 12 left. We can't get any out of 14. So now we go 50 plus 3 is 53, and then R12.
Okay, so what Finley's doing is trying to get the biggest chunk removed. So here, he's worked out, he's added up all his 14s until he got to 70, which he could times by 10 to get 700. So he knew it was 5 times 14 to get 70, times 10 gave us 50. So that's where that 50 came from. And then he took that away and realised he got 54 left. So then 14 plus 14 plus 14 gave us the 42. So we took that away, which was 3 lots of 14, and he was left with the remainder 12. And then it's important to have it here because you can just add them together. So the 50 and the 3. Right, we're going to look at one more, which is a lot more work. So I'll have a go at doing it and give Finley a break. So we're going to have a look at 878
divided by 20.
Okay, so I'm thinking, well, I know 20 is going to go into 800. Okay, I'm going to start off with that because I know that that goes into 800. So I'm thinking, well, how many 2s go into 80? If I take off the zeros for a minute, how many 2s go into 80? Well, 2 times 40. Oh, okay. So it's going to be 40 lots of 20 that give me this. I'll just write that down. Okay, so I'm going to take that away. And I'm left with just 78, okay, which makes it a lot easier. I haven't got this 800 to deal with. So, Finley, how many 20s are going to go into 78?
Well, the biggest number we can find is 60, and then that is 3.
3, good. So I'll take 60 away. What am I left with?
18.
18, which obviously is less than that. So I'm going to add this together. I've got 40 plus 3, which is 43, and remainder 18. Hope that's been helpful. Have a lovely day in the sun. Bye.